All right, this is Daily Chart of Apple. I got a great video today. I'm going to explain or show a lot of my analysis on Apple. As Apple was going down, a lot of people were thinking that or guessing that Apple would revisit 105. I've seen so many negative comments, and it's the same thing when Apple was traveling up. There were people thinking calling tops, and then the stock goes even higher. Okay, but anyways, I'm not going to talk about all the other stories, but basically, there's a lot of calls I made on Apple. I consider myself an Apple pro, and I'm going to show and demonstrate this stuff that I've posted on my screen that nobody has posted on StockTwits other than myself. Not as much as I have done with Apple, and I do this for Apple to demonstrate my analysis skills. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I said today while Apple was recovering. But it all started this morning. So let's take a look at what I said. I said December 9, 9:40. I said Apple, a possible powerful reversal is underway. Today's action is very bullish so far. We need to see how this day ends. Of course, we got more information, right? But analysis, I could figure this out right away. I figured this out pretty much first half an hour of trading. That this was very different action than usual, and I know I've seen this type of action. It's a classic reversal action for me. And then I posted this chart. Now I made it. I'll take a look at this. This is the first chart now I posted this with facts. Now let's take a look at this, people. Let me click on this link. Okay, you can press pause too, and you'll see people made comments who see it. My special followers, witness power chart witness followers. But this is what I posted. Now I made this chart, as you can see, at 10:03 a.m. I posted this later because I was making it and busy doing other things. And basically, I said, amazing how we bounced this key area while the market was down hard, which I knew this was bullish. But I also talked about this key area before the market had opened the day before. Also, so you can see what I posted here, and I explained everything here. I explained that based on my experience as a trader, today's action is very bullish, and a bottom is in as long as this closes above 110.20 today, and we take out today's high tomorrow as well. So that's what we have to do tomorrow. But I'm going to get more into this. But at the moment, this was within the first half an hour, right? And I also explained how I've been correct 5 out of 6 times on strong move higher. That means basically, if we go on my chart here, I called a buy point here. And this is my chart where as follows know about this day. On StockTwits, I announced the buy point at 105.50 area, which was confirmed this day here. So we were entering at 105.50 for the 110 area. We almost hit 110. Oh, actually, we did hit 110 high. We then consolidated. I then called for a 109.50 call breakout. Now, a lot of people, while Apple was at this point, were expecting it to go down, fill gaps, you name it. I just stated the facts and my analysis, and it was correct again. And I gave targets of 115. We got there, and then the last one is where Apple did this crazy move, and that call was wrong. But most of the calls that I made in Apple have been correct, especially this reversal day. Now, let's go. So here you're witnessing powerful analysis. So pay attention, people. On December the 8th at 9:02 p.m., this is what I posted, okay? People were calling Apple to go down to 105. Look this is what I said. I said update time to watch key levels and wait for the new breakpoint to develop. Well, we got something interesting today, but everything else is a guess. This is what I said. I don't tell. Unlike a lot of people are guessing with no facts, I really look at the facts. I know how to look at the facts with strong analysis. That's how I do it. So let's click on what I said on this chart. This was based on the December the 8th close, okay, when the stock was at 112.50. Now look what I wrote here. Just carefully look what I wrote. It's almost it's more like having a crystal ball, closest thing to a crystal ball, But what did I say? And I looked at the charts and I analyzed it. But look what I said here. I said a close above 113 would be bullish for the 4-hour chart. Well, what did Apple do today? We closed way above that, right? I also said I'm watching key levels at this point. Strong support is at the 111, 110 area. Well, you know how long it lasted before Apple reversed that 111 or that 110, 10, 111? It didn't last very long. Let's take a look here. And here's a telltale sign too. Pick a 3-minute chart here. So we opened up at 110.23. We went down quick, but within the first 10, before the 10 minutes, we are in the strong 110 area. And how long did it take before we're we're right in the 110, 111 area, right? We come back down again into the 110 area. And in around 12 p.m. now we're back above the key areas. So in other words, I knew there was strong support. I also posted on my chart. I also posted the chart. Now this day bar was smaller, right? I posted this key reversal area that I saw. So I looked at all my time frames and I said, that's what's left. People were calling for what I'm telling you, a lot of pros. They thought, we're going to be able to buy cheaper. No. Apple isn't going to make it that easy. Okay. People who got stopped out at 113 now are rushing to buy back in. Are going to have rush to buy back in as this goes higher, right? You know, you can't guess. You got to, every day the market gives information. People are guessing. They don't know what they're talking about. And it's amazing. Now, I want to show a stock, SIS. These are the kind of breakout plays I sent to my chart witness followers. And, you know, the stock at the time I was based on this close. I'm going to pull it up here. I sent this. So this is what it looks like. You see the time frame. And I sent this breakout idea for my weekend update. And this stock, while the market was going down, actually did pretty good. ISIS, as you can see, it did confirm, you know, and I gave targets. And it did pretty well. And this was able to make strong gains even while the market was pretty negative, right? So this is what I do. So if we go to my stream, Power Trigger Trade here. And this is what I am. Developer of the Visionary Line System, breakout expert with stock options, focusing on 100 to 200% gain setups within a 1 to 4 weeks time period. Become a power chart witness follower and witness strong moving stock setups. Ask me how. So on StockTwits, I usually post my Apple trades exclusively here, and a few others like the I talk about BBRY, but that's just something I've been doing a while ago, and then BMI. Like I post this kind of, I post some stuff on the StockTwits, but I send to my chart witness followers extra stuff, like the ISIS stock that broke out. It was the only one that really broke out of the other picks I made. The other ones are still setting up, and this one hasn't confirmed yet either. But this is the kind of stuff I send. I posted this on StockTwits. As you can see, I sent this, and there you see plans. I plan everything. I look at the facts. I state how it is. We wait for confirmation. You know, a lot of people on the Apple boards, they guess. Most people are guessing, or they're saying all kinds of crazy things. If you want the best advice, like the kind of advice you're getting at, you know, from top level services, except none of those guys posted anything or probably had anything like what I did. I know this. I checked. You know, I know this. No one. I called these right away this morning. Right from the morning, I called this was River. I said we need to find out what the day does. But I could see the action by the first half an hour. The odds favored that it was a powerful reversal in play. It was unlike anything else. And there's a lot of things I look at. I'm not going to explain that. But I don't make these calls and things don't happen. They do happen. Look what the call I made. I mean, look what I said. Apple, based on the powerful confirmed intraday pattern I am seeing, this could hit 114.50 today. Well, we basically did that. We were people calling that this was going to reverse go lower. You know, that's a great. It could have pulled back, but the odds didn't favor that. And I post the facts. I did this right on StockTwits, right? I'm showing and demonstrating powerful analysis in real time. Okay, people. So there you have it. If you haven't been following me, if you're bullish on Apple, follow me for more great advice. And as it stands for Apple, let's put it up. AAPL. You know, we want to confirm that day, but basically the stock's a buy. especially if we take out these highs tomorrow by 20 cents, right? That's would be very bullish, really confirming this day. This day is very bullish, by the way, I believe. But I could see that action, and we bounced the key visionary line. And these visionary lines are on, like, they do not work like moving averages. They work with the price. This is something unique that I've been studying, and there's nobody doing something like this. And then, of course, we're going to get more information as they go by. But of course, at this stands, Apple starts breaking above, in my opinion, breaks above 118.50 at this point. I've been talking about Apple creating a bullish pattern. We're on track as a very bullish pattern that I believe this ridiculous pullback that the stock has suffered is setting up for a push up to 126, in my opinion, based on what I'm seeing here. In case we need to wait for confirmation, but this reversal day is extremely bullish and a very good sign. And again, most people, while Apple was negative, believe me when I tell you, people were calling for this to go to 105. You have nobody. I called this support levels. Yeah, it went about $1 below, but for what, 3 minutes? It reversed exactly and showed power exactly what I said. 110 to 111 area, and it didn't take very much time. Let's take a look here, people. This is what I said. You can find it on my stream. You're witnessing extremely powerful analysis unlike anything else in the market. I know this. I've studied this stuff. Nobody said stuff like this as fast as me. And I did this with Apple. Now, I'm not focusing on where's key supports, but my analysis looks at all that when I do give people breakout stocks. So if you want top-notch analysis, make great, this is what you're looking for. You want to follow me for more great advice, because that's who I am. And I prove this to my chart witness followers all the time. That's why people make comments on my stream, because to be a chart witness follower, you need to make comments. But ask me how, I'll send you a video link. But check it out. Check out what I said. It's all here. Everything I'm telling you is on my stream. There's a lot of stuff I post, but it's on my stream. I've called so many winning trades in Apple, while many were calling the Apple to go down, or I called where real support was. Nobody called those supports. Nobody on StockTwits called those supports with charts, with facts. No pro. Not one pro. Thanks for listening. Like the video.